There is a moment where time and space intersects eternity. We enter these moments, at times by chance, at others by participation, and participation by celebration. These moments are the feasts and fasts observed at the Saints' Bar. In a humble snug in the Saints' Bar, lit only by candlelight, a man sits staring at the only icon on the wall, an old crucifix. It is early in Holy Week, and as he speaks, you aren't sure if he's speaking to you, or even aware you are here. They call it Good Friday. Good. When the most innocent, most loving, most pure being who ever walked the earth was brutally murdered in the ultimate subversion of justice. Good. Good Friday. Yet I sin, I fail. Couldn't God simply forgive me without this senseless violence? Perhaps I will finally understand the cost of my sin. Yet all I feel is shame, and from that shame a despair that could cost me my very soul. Abstract. This being the cost of my sin is abstract, yet sin is not without cost: mistrust, isolation, alienation, my sin, my father's sin, sins in traffic, sins in government. I am hated by men. My friends abandoned me in my time of need. For my father's sin, my own mother regrets the day of my birth. Virtue is lived with pain. I stand on conviction alone. I am despised when I am most convicted. I stood up against tyranny. I defended the innocent. I could not remain silent, yet I was silenced. Lies were spread, so those who love me will not look at me. I am a worm and no man. I have learned wisdom, but only by the folly which burns credibility. I became a byword. I know now the words to say, but none now listen. I have the lesson to spare my sons my pain, yet all have abandoned me, and none will learn that they may avoid the road of my demise. I have eaten and I have drunk, for tomorrow I shall die. I have made my bed in hell, in solitude, for none shall follow me. The sorrow of my heart fills my dark cell, as if read from an ancient scroll. Blinded by my own tears, I do not at first realize it is not my own voice. Another inmate shares my lonely chamber. Above my bed, pinioned hand and foot, he looks into my heart and reads there words I myself don't know. "Why are you here?" I ask him. "I was waiting for you," he says. "People wait to leave me," I say. "I have fixed myself here, so you know I will never leave," he says. "You did not have to come here," I say. "No. No will exists that can force mine. Men have tried to trick me and force my hand, and they have lost. The devil himself tried to force me, and he lost. Death itself tried to hold me, and death itself has been defeated," he says. This is a terrible place to be alone. If none can force you, why come to this dark place? I ask him. "I came here to meet you, so you would not be alone," he said to me. The penitent turns from the crucifix to face you. "I have never been abandoned. Through all of that, I have never been left alone." Is that not the answer to the riddle? Should Lancelot not suffer humiliation and pain for Guinevere? Should Orpheus not enter death to save Eurydice? Should George not save the Virgin from the dragon? Back on the street, you are left to ponder the riddle of Good Friday. In the comments below, describe a time when God showed his closeness in your life. And remember to like and subscribe to celebrate more feasts and fasts at the Saints Bar.